I'm still getting things set up around here. But I got off work and I have to do some laundry down in the basement. And I'm just like, you know what? I'll just do a fun video. I really want to reorganize my movie collection. And I realized that I have a lot of steel books. I didn't realize that I actually have this many. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just kind of have fun and show them off. So um, I'm trying to get to my channel so I can watch the chat. There we go. But yeah, um, internet. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just talking about my steel books. Um, I There's going to be some other ones in here. This may take a little while. I have quite a few, but I'm going to start off with some recent, like some. Most of these are come from Best Buy, and I'll explain which ones aren't. But I but I do have like some recent purchases from Best Buy that aren't steel books, but they're in 4K and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just kind of show them off as well. So if you see one and want me to talk about it a little bit more, just tell me, and I'll go back to it or whatever. So yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I'm kind of like you can see behind me. I'm going to try to reorganize my movies a little bit, and and because it is a little bit. I have movies I have not even opened yet, and movies that I would like to do reviews for. And I'm just kind of like you know what, I'm going to kind of just do a little revamp because I've kind of done reorganizing of my wrestling figures and my kind of other nerdy things in my theater room. But I'm like, you know what, my movies I haven't done that in a while, so I'm going to do that tonight or over the next week or so. It just kind of just over kind of just reorganize my movies. I'm like, you know what, I keep saying repeat myself. I'm going to just show off my movie steelbook collection. But first, I'm going to just kind of show off some recent purchases that I've picked up at Best Buy that are in 4K. Um, that that I just couldn't live without. um, um, First up is I've talked about these. I think last year in the 31 Days of Fright, I got Alligator in 4K. This movie looks amazing in 4K. It really does. Um, I got Return of the Living Dead in 4K. So these movies are shot on film. So the 4K transfers are like awesome, and they sound. I listened to these on surround sound. Perfect. This is more of a very recent one. Bubba Hotep. I haven't had a chance to watch this yet, but I can't wait to actually check this out. And Species in 4K. So these are all from Best Buy that I've picked up over several months. And let me try to reorganize them. But yeah, these are. I really like the look of them. Like it's just silver top, and they're all in 4K, and they look really nice on my shelf. So those are just the standard 4Ks. Here's a couple Blu-rays that I've gotten. I got the Silent Night, Deadly Night collection. It's like 3, 4, and 5. So I need to get 1 and 2. Haven't watched these yet. And probably one of my coolest ones I found was is the Paranormal box set, Paranormal Activity box set. It comes with all of them. Sorry, there's a glare. So there's quite a few of them I had not seen, and it comes with like a little sticker. Yeah, there we go. I haven't peeled the back off it, and even the last one is it's like a documentary on the movies, so like how it got made and everything. So like I got so I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven movies for like $50 on Blu-ray with the codes. And there's two versions of almost every movie. I think the last two may not have a unrated cut, but each movie does have the unrated version along with it. So I couldn't really pass that up. So okay, now I kind of organized these in a way where the first couple are like my least favorite still books that I own. Right? Yeah, I really like the look of that box set too. It was the last one, and I brought it up when I went to go purchase it. The the lady who was um checking me out on the at the register was like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that we had this." And so I'm like, it was the last one. So I'm like, it's mine now. And so here is the probably the only two steelbook I own that I don't really they're okay. I own a lot. I really do own a lot. I'm just looking like, holy crap, I'm thinking I might have forgotten a couple somewhere. But I think I bought this from Walmart, is the Furious Fast and the Furious 6 steelbook. It's it stands out in my collection because the rest are slip sleeves and everything, and I don't know why I purchased it in steelbook. I kind of this is probably the only steelbook that I truly regret buying is this one, because it just doesn't fit with the rest of my collection. So um, if you see me kind of going out of frame, I'm just kind of like I have a mound of steelbooks. Hey, Ice Lord. Hey, Wes. Yeah. This is very impromptu. I'm just going through my steelbooks. I've just gone through one so far. I don't know if you've seen it. This is my least favorite steelbook that I own, just because I don't know if you caught me saying that. Was just that it was um, um, it just stands out in my collection because the rest are slip sleeve covers, and this one's just the only steelbook in the collection. Even though it's white and it does look nice next to like I think one of the other ones has a white slip sleeve as well, but you can clearly tell this is a steelbook next to it. So yes, and along with that exact same reason is this reason. Star Trek Into Darkness. Um, I enjoy this one. I'm kind of an apologist for this one, but I this also stands out in my collection. I just these I was just getting steelbooks for getting steelbooks and didn't really have a chance to kind of like really further think down the line like, oh, how would it look in my collection kind of thing. So these two are my least favorite steelbooks that I own. There's nothing wrong with the artwork or the steelbook itself. It's just that they just don't fit my collection like I thought I thought I was going to do for some reason. So hey, Echo. So here's like one of my ones that one of the movies that I really liked is Blade Runner. This is from Best Buy. Most of these are come from Best Buy. um, 2049. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. Here's the back of it. Um, I'll try to show off the artwork as much as possible, and it's just kind of a standard DVD. They're like the inserts are pretty cool. So those three are kind of like the least out of the bunch, but yeah. So I think I've covered this one in a like in a haul video, but here is my Arrow video True Romance. Uh, I really love this steelbook. I don't double dip, but I love this steelbook. This may be one of my favorites because I love the color and I love Clarence and Alabama. This is probably one of my favorite non Quentin Tarantino movies. You know, it's like up there with From Dusk Till Dawn. That's directed by Robert Rodriguez and everything, but it's pretty cool. It comes with a tattoo. I think I talked about that, but the transfer is amazing. I think I bought this from Barnes and Noble because I had bought the other just standard 4K one, and right, um, I love them. This movie has a great soundtrack too. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so it does, and it's a Tony Scott film, and I just love the soundtrack and the score for it as well. But look how this is a just a fantastic steelbook. I just can't get over like the sorry, but the glare. I just can't get over how good this steelbook is. Um, and even the standard 4K is a really cool addition as well. So if you see me kind of popping out of frame, I'm just kind of putting them on the ground. I've talked about this one in the past too. This is my FYE exclusive Reanimator one. Um, so it you see there's David Gale's head up there, and the various designs and everything. I really love this one, and you can't. I just love the Herbert West on the front. I just love this one as well. I like this is the only green one that I own, and the artwork for the disc is really nice too. And so this was a really nice one. I'm still very jealous of Wes for having that Ultimate Edition one because I really want the other what's it called cut of the film. That's what I really want. So um, this is just the Blu-ray version. I do own the 4K version of this. It's the RoboCop one. Uh, so I have the other Arrow release for it, but the really cool one with the poster and everything. But I didn't realize that this one came. That one came way later, and I'm like, oh, I just want like I just didn't own RoboCop, so I'm like, oh, I have to have RoboCop. So and and it comes with like the director's cut and everything. So that's what the inside looks like. So um and that's a really I like that one. So I got this one for Christmas, so I'm not quite sure where it came from, but I love David Fincher, and I got Zodiac on in Steelbook. I love this. I love long movies, so inside's kind of bare. It's just kind of plain, but I do like um how it looks. Oh, I no, dude, I like yours. I love the look of yours. I like I just wish that one came with the integral cut of the movie. Um, but this is the director's cut of Zodiac. I really like. I love this movie. Oh, good. um, okay. Next is another. This is another one that kind of stands out because I own the rest on just standard DVD or standard Blu-rays and everything. But I couldn't really pass up this one because I love the look of it. Is the Dead Man Tell No Tales from Pirates of the Caribbean. I just love and it's a little bit of it is raised right here, and I just like the look of the skull on the front, and the back has like a sunken ship and everything, and it's just kind of bare bones. Oh, I didn't realize I still had the receipt. How much did I pay for this? Oh, I bought Transformers. Oh, I don't have that one no more, and this one, um, but I think I paid like $20 for this. But but I like this. I like it just because of the look of it. I mean, I don't regret. That's why this one, even though it stands out, I don't regret buying it because it just has a really cool look to it. Now, these are the exclusive Best Buy ones. Um, yes, I see you, Spencer. Um, these are the exclusive Avenger steelbooks. I only these out of all the Marvel movies, these are the only ones that I buy in steelbook for the MCU wise. I'm getting ready to show off another one here in a minute, but these are the exclusive ones that are for the Avengers movies only. So these are like this is the first one. They reissued a bunch of they redid the steelbooks for all of these, but these are the original steelbook for the Avengers movies. It has the Shield logo on the back. Um, Yeah, because when I bought this, it came with the steelbook came by itself, and then it came in a DVD case, and so I had to put the movies in here. So, um, and I think I gave away the 3D copy. I think to a friend. So and then there's that one. What's the Age of Ultron's next. So I love. So they're just with the Avengers A on it, but there's Ultron on the back. So I just really love the look. This is how I signified the what's it called, the phases. So here I don't can't this is, I don't know which one this one. This is Endgame, so I need Infinity War first. So here's Thanos. I really like that one because Thanos is on the front of this is Infinity War, and then Endgame with the A on the front, and then here's the um, back of that one, and here's the back of Infinity War. So I really liked these. Um, so whenever they do like the next Avengers movies and stuff, these are the only ones I buy for the MCU steelbooks. So the dollar store is a very hidden gem where you can find some good movies, and I found this one at the dollar store. Or yeah, at the dollar store, which is the first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield in steelbook. I cannot, and it was only like $5. What was it? Yeah, I, yes, I have. I have a, um, yes, I have. I can't, but I'm not really. Yeah, it was like $5, so I'm like, couldn't pass it up. And what's really cool, I gave once again, I just give away copies of my movies. I don't know why. But this one has the um the 3D copy too. So it's a 3 disc steelbook set for $5. That's how much I bought it for. Um, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take you home with me. Like, there's no doubt about it. Um, so Dollar Tree, yeah, the dollar store. Always check that out, right? And I ended up getting the second one there as well. So and like I found them both there. So um, and then I found this one at the dollar store as well. It's the Resident Evil Degeneration. I bought these at the same, bought all three of them at the same day, and I really like the animated ones. Nothing really spectacular on inside. It's kind of plain, but I liked it, and it actually goes with my other Resident Evil movies, which I'll get to in a little bit. Um, so for this next chunk of ones, I when I first got my job, I splurged hardcore, and it was around October when I finally realized I saved up. I've been saving up a bunch, and I'm like, you know what? I splurged really hard on these next chunk of steelbooks. I've talked about them. They actually made an appearance in one of my 31 days, but here is Dracula in the Universal monster movies. So um, they're all artwork is all done by Alex Ross, and like they are like if you take the slip sleeve off and it actually has like the original poster on the back, and they they are just like kind of a matte black, and they are just like beautiful. Like the artwork is fantastic. And being in Blu-ray, I can't upgrade these to 4K because I love these steelbooks so much. That was the original, and this one actually comes with both versions of Dracula, the Spanish version as well. I think it's kind of standard at this point, um, but it's just really cool. I've never had seen the Spanish version before. So here's Frankenstein. Um, so the artwork, I couldn't help it, and they had them all. They like, but I can't believe they had them all. So I just had I took them all and I splurged. I'm like, even like I had a friend who worked there. So I'm like, just can you hold on to these while I kind of like um special features. So like these are like real worth the buy when I bought them. There's the mummy. Sorry for the glare, guys. Um, so that is there's the and then and each of the movies just have like the standard title on the back. Um, it's just really cool. Which you okay? I got to catch on the chat. Oh, which one did you get, Nanette? Um, I used to have all of them in Steelbook, individual Steelbooks, and then I sold them all to kind of make room, which I'll eventually get to in a second. Here's the Invisible Man. Oh, still okay. So Echo, I'm gonna get to that one. I'll get to like that comment because the only DVD steelbook I have is a World War II related item. So here's the Invisible Man. I just love the look, and it's like I love the little title at the top, and it just looks amazing. Like Alex Ross did a fantastic job of of artwork. This one may be one of my favorites out of the bunch because it's Bride of Frankenstein. It, I just love it. These are like some of my favorite um, still books, just because they look so good on my shelf. So see if I can get my. Sorry, the my laptop keeps going to sleep. Here's the Wolfman. Oh, I do too. I'm like, the thing is, they don't have Phantom of the Opera. That's the only one they didn't have. Like they did all these Universal monster movies, monsters in Steelbook, but they didn't do Phantom of the Opera. That's the only one that they didn't do. It's not that they didn't have it; they just didn't do it. So here's the Wolfman. I like this one. Um, for the Okay. No hurry. I was just curious on which one you had found. Um, I really like this one. Here's like favorite one of the bunch. Is the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is my favorite of the artwork, and this is my favorite. I know I kind of talked about it in one of the years where the Wolfman kind of almost kind of came out on top as my favorite, but just kind of sitting back and thinking about it. Um, yeah, they just didn't make it. Yeah, they just like I have the original. Like, where is it at? Yeah. So, so they have like it on Blu-ray and stuff like that. Um, but they just I know this isn't but this isn't the original one, but it's just like I think. Um, but they just didn't do it. And so I'm like it's kind of no, yeah, they just didn't make it. Period. There isn't a Phantom of the Opera steelbook that goes along with this set. They just did these. So here's my favorite, um, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Um, this one is just fantastic. This is my favorite of the artwork. Uh, I love this one. I talked about how the Wolfman was my one of my favorite. Kind of came one of my favorites. Um, um, but it um, but just kind of thing. I just like Creature from the Black Lagoon. I kind of went back to that one just because I just like um, the story in that one. And here is Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Oh, right. Oh, trust me. Yeah, right. Some of the later still books have some real ones I'm about to show has some like really good artwork. Like this, I love this artwork for Psycho, and has Alfred Hitchcock's silhouette with the Bates hotel Bates house on the in his head. Sorry, it's been a long night for me. Um, this one has was the R the unrated version as well. Um, yeah, this one looks. Is this 4K? Is this the 4K version? Yes, because this is the only one I really liked. Um, this is the 4K version of Psycho, and it looks fantastic in 4K. Um, and then this one is all right. This one's kind of plain. It's kind of up there with um, Fast and the Furious ones. It's just kind of plain Jane, but this was kind of a deal as well. So here's Jurassic World Dominion is just velociraptors on the front and a school bus on the back. It's just kind of plain Jane, but I like the movie enough to own it and still book. So there's nothing really love to like go really dive deep into that one. Okay. Um, I've only read this book. Um, I've read this book a few times. I don't normally do that, but Ready Player One. This is in 4K as well, right? Yes, yes, it is. The inside. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to show the insides, but they're. I'm gonna go back on the front. I think the Universal Monster ones have pretty good inside. This one's kind of plain Jane, just has Parzival in the middle inside. Um, this is I love this one as well. It's even the texture is pretty cool. So it's and then there's the back of it. I love this movie. I know a lot of people who are like really into the book don't like the movie, but I really enjoyed that one. Right? Oh, trust me. When the Psycho Steelbook, when I was just going in there to be checking it out, and I seen it, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I I'm like, and I heard the 4K version of the movie, like the transfer is fantastic. So I'm like, I had to buy it. Um, here's the Punisher, one with Thomas Jane. And what's really cool about this one is that the slip sleeve and the steelbook kind of really coincide with one another. Um, so, and there's the back, and I think the inside's different too. Yeah, the inside's pretty colorful, which is kind of stands out above the rest. Right? Like the art for this one is fantastic. I'm kicking myself for not picking up Warzone because they have it like this as well. I might It's like $17 on Best Buy, so I can still get it. Um, which I'll kind of get into when one of these other ones I have. They don't even sell no more. It's like I'll get into that. But here's what it looks like put together. I love this one, and the transfer is pretty good as well. The only problem with this one, it doesn't have the extended cut. I'm really disappointed in that fact that it didn't have the extended version of the Punisher with it. Um, so when I talk about how simple some of these are, but this next one I'm about to show is that simple can be good, and I really like this movie where it's us. Jordan Peele's movie. It's just it's just It's very nice. And then it has that. I'm not going to spoil the movie if not seen it, but it like that is just a very good still book. It like that shows you how simple um just collars can be a house, and like the insert is like shows you that as well. Uh, I haven't watched this in 4K yet. I've just watched it standard. So I'll have to check that one out. And this one is another kind of like right in pristine condition. Right. I try to keep my movies in like perfect condition as much as possible. And here's Get Out, which is funny. This is me and my wife's first movie that we went and seen together. Me and her, my wife is black, so we're in a interracial relationship, and our first movie that we went and seen is this movie, and um, it was funny. I mean, it's funny that that's the movie that we went and seen first, and everything, and it was like that. How long ago was this movie? 2017. So yeah, um, we're going here in a few, actually about a here in about 5 days, 6 days. We'll be together 6 years. So um, this movie is like has a very personal attachment. So owning this is awesome. Um, Here is another horror one. The Thing. So I own like five different versions of this movie. Excuse me. I own just the standard Blu-ray. I have this Steelbook. I have the 4K digital version of the movie, and I think that's it. So I own it like a few times, and yes, that's the remake. So, uh, but yeah, um, but I didn't really want to. And there's another like I can't remember who has it, but they also have like the special edition, the Arrow version of this. I'm very jealous of that as well. So but I think the transfer on this is very good, and I've actually seen some comparisons online where the transfers between like the Blu-ray that's in this one, and the 4K are so close. It's mainly just for um, the little extras like the poster and stuff like that. So, but this is also a cool 3 disc set. It has um, the theatrical version, the TV version of the movie as well. With the TV version, it's pretty cool to watch because it has some narrations, and at the beginning, it actually it kind of like introduces you to the characters and stuff. Um, so next up, I love this movie. I never owned it, so I'm like, if I'm going to own it, I'm going to own it in a cool way. It's Speed. I think this is a. I love the yellow or the orangey yellow to it, and it's just a fantastic. And here's the back. Um, so if you know the movie, you'll know what scene this is from and everything. And I think yeah, like even in the inserts is actually pretty cool. Like it's just Keanu and the I think that's the theatrical poster, I think. Um, but this one's a pretty kind of a glossy finish. So I really like this one. Um okay, if you need me to go back at all, Echo, just holler and I will. No problem. I bought this one. This next one is kind of another plain Jane one. But I think this is a very underrated Star Wars movie. I wish it was a little brighter in some scenes, but it's Solo. I really like this movie. Um, the I stand by this one. I really do. I have watched this one probably more than I've watched some of the newer Star Wars films. So there's the disc and everything. It's a pretty standard steelbook. Nothing really too spectacular, but I do like the Millennium Falcon on the front and the cast on the back and everything, with Chewie, Han, and I can't think of her. I know it's Amelia Clark, but I can't think of her character's name. So this next one is a pretty interesting one. I've not watched this yet, but I um, saw it. I'm like, you know what? I don't own any movies like this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. And watched the trailer for it. I'm like, that's seems my up my alley and everything. I do like foreign movies. So here is Akira Kurosawa's Ran or Ron. I can't know how to pronounce it. But here, like just like the Punisher, when you take the slip sleeve, the clear slip sleeve off, it kind of reveals a different artwork. And so, um, okay, no problem. If you need me to go back, just holler at me, tell me where you left off, and I can kind of go back. No problem. Um, so here is that one. It's has some really killer artwork. Um, so this one is here's a better look of it with the slip sleeve off. And I haven't watched this yet. It's a long movie, and so maybe here soon I wanted to do a review for this one, a standalone review. So here's the thing, inserts and everything, the disc art. And I just love this one. So I looked this up. This one cost like it cost me like 20, 25 bucks to buy. Okay, blind buy. Haven't watched it yet. Pristine condition. And I looked up how much. Sometimes I kind of like how much does this cost? Like, did it go up in value? Did it lose its value? Whatever. But I'm seeing people selling this for 80 bucks, and I'm like, I bought it for 25. So I'm not getting rid of this one, even if I don't like the movie. I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to it. This one, it's these are like ones you get from Walmart, I think. It's just kind of a collection of all the Die Hard movies. I think this is where I bought it from, Walmart. Um, it's nothing spectacular. I do like the bullets with the shell casings with the names on the front of it. And here's just um, I f- dude, oh, I do own that one. Oh, okay. That makes me so happy that I own that now. Because I've been wanting to watch the Live Free or Die Hard one with Kevin Smith in it, and I own it on digital. When I did the code, it didn't give me the unrated version, so I'm like, oh, all right, and so I almost bought it. So doing this actually saved me some money. So this is just a standard. It's just a collection in a steelbook casing. I love it. Here's the next one is a um here is just a, I love the artwork for this one. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I just love this artwork. Um, it's and you got a little PBR esque um, can on the back, and I don't think the artwork is any. Oh yeah, and then you get like like a pencil drawing of the artwork on the front, which is I really like that. And the disc is kind of just I think the theatrical poster. Um, yeah, that's nothing spectacular behind it. Um, so here's another collection. I think this one, but this is to kind of go along with the other Resident Evil one. But I love the artwork for this movie. So here's I love the artwork. It's all six or seven of them. I can't remember how many they are, but just like and you got the umbrella logo on the back, just like the Die Hard one. They're just double stacked on the things, which I don't mind because I take care of my movies, so they like they don't get. I'm filming on my phone, so um, so I will as soon as I get done. um, and um, here is probably one of the cooler. This is a steelbook casing. I think this is one. Um, okay, but I will. I'll check when I um after I get done filming. Um, so I own. I'm kicking myself for not getting more of these, but here's Westworld. Like here's what it looks like standard 4K, and then here's it actually has like a metal like case. So it's I really and it's red. I love the look of this. It's a very cool um and has this is the maze. season. I love Westworld, and I kind of fell out of it. I don't know why, but I love this is probably a very the first season's so good. Let me I gotta rearrange some of these so I can go in order. Um, okay, those are some of the okay. Um, okay, here is like in the vein of like or in the style of the Ran and Punisher, where the slip sleeve reveals some more like some killer artwork. Here's the Cabin in the Woods steelbook, and when you take it off, it kind of shows you the two guys who are putting this all together, trying to please the gods of the movie. So, and then on the back it has all the creatures kind of coming out of the elevator, and and I I like this one. I didn't realize that when I bought this, the steelbook would be like that. So I own the original Blu-ray when it came out. It took forever for it to actually come out. If I understood it right, where's it at? Hmm, not quite sure where it is on my collection. That's another reason why I want to. Oh, here it is. Because mine comes with that lenticular cover. Here's the yeah. This is exactly why I need to reorganize my movies so I can find these movies. Here's the original um, 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 Blu-ray, and then there's the steelbook. So I double dip, but it has to be for really cool reasons. And this is 4K as well, so the it looks just as good. But I do like that sometimes. I talked about this one in my evening with Kevin Smith. When it's the Clerks 3 steelbook, and it's like you know when you take the sleeve off, it reveals more artwork. Oh, Ran. Okay, I'll do a quick um I'll do a quick run through. Here's Ran. So here's that one. With there's that, and then the Die Hard one. It's pretty plain. It just has all the titles on the back, and the movies are double stacked and everything. The thing about I just realized is that I was holding out to buy kind of a the unrated version of one of them, and I didn't realize I actually own it on disc. So um, here's Dale, Tucker and Dale. Here's the back, and here's the insert, which I really really enjoy. I might try to draw that one day, but there's that. Um, here's the Resident Evil. There's the other Resident Evil steelbook about a corporation. Oh, the Umbrella Corporation. Um, here's that. There we go. These are double stacked as well, just like the Die Hard ones. Nothing spectacular inside. I think. Oh, and then here's the Cabin in the Woods. This is the original Blu-ray, and here is the newer steelbook. Where if you take the slip sleeve off, it reveals the two um, guys who are trying to please the gods and everything. So that's all you missed. You didn't miss much. Um, and there we go. So, oh, oh yeah, I hate when that happens. Echo. um, and here's the Clerks one. Just again, just revealing it, and then it has all about everybody on the back. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything special? Did I show anything? Yeah, I just love the colors of this one. Like I think this is his first Steelbook and his first 4K movie. So um, Kevin Smith wise. So oh, yeah, make sure these don't fall because I'm stacking them weird. Here's They Live. This is more of a recent one. Um, I just watched this the other night in 4K. Oh my god, this looks fantastic. Uh, as you can see, it's still in my Blu-ray in my 4K player, but here's the Obey, like the more iconic one. Um, this one doesn't have any new special features or anything like that, but it does look better than the Shout Factory one that I have. But I will keep this one because I love the look of this one. I love the and then the classic poster. So I'll keep this one just for that cover alone. And then one of my favorite movies of all time, Highlander. um, and it looks so good in 4K. It's amazing. And I watched this on surround sound, and just when Queen keeps coming on and everything, this, and then when you take the sword off the front, it reveals a little bit more artwork, and then you get the Kurgan on the back. That is just fantastic. Um, I don't think there's anything that spectacular about the disc. What I was surprised about is that it has like these little postcards and stuff like that in here, um, of like the movie and stuff. But I just love. Oh, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. I think I'm subscribed to you, but I'll double check to make sure that I am. Um, Add some good ones. I'll make sure that I am at the end of the stream. Uh, so this is this was a more recent one as well. So the next three, the final three is what I'm probably one of my favorites because I have the. Let me see if I can. I have the Mondo Tarantino collection. I have this is the one that I have, and then I also have the 2 disc slip sleeve grindhouse, which this one's kind of hard to find because you can only find it like sometimes you can only find it like this. But I have the actual grindhouse slip sleeve, which um, so I wanted to find ones that um, you should watch Highlander, Nanette. It's so good. The soundtrack when we were talking about Maximum Overdrive. That's kind of how that is with Highlander too. So it's like you should definitely check it out. And so um, I own three different things of True Romance because of this um, thing. This is not a steelbook, but I'm showing you this because I have a reason why. Because I wanted to keep up with make has some really cool additions for the Tarantino movies. Like I love this one. Um, this has every single steelbook or every Tarantino movie. Let's see if I can show it a little bit better. So here's the Mondo um, collection. It's all spread out. So okay, with well, that means shown off. There's a reason why I wanted to like spend a little extra money on my steelbooks for the um, Tarantino movies um, because I wanted them to kind of match because they have red in their things. So there's 2 different versions of this Django one. There's just like a standard white Django one with the people on the with the cast on the front. Very terrible looking one. But here's the one that I have. I love the red, and I love the artwork on the back. Oh, oh, I didn't realize this. And also, it comes with a third disc like this, and um, it's a Comic Con footage. So how did it fit in there? So here's that one, and then Hateful Eight. That's one of the next one. This one's kind of plain Jane, but I wanted to get it because it was a red spine, um, and everything. I did. Oh, did not. Oh, something's missing. Oh yeah, I think this. I'm like, why did this one not have a? Um, I think it was just the way the case is. You can see there's. It was meant to have a third disc. I think I'm gonna have to look into that. I think. Hmm, so here's that one, and then my I think this is my no second to last one that I have is the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood steelbook. I love the look of this. It's and then you got Brandy. If you've seen the movie, you know what that is. Like how important that dog is, and I like how the disc look like film reels, and but it's the ninth, and it's like in the inside it says the ninth film from Quentin Tarantino. And then here is the only. I'm just double checking. um, yes, I do believe this is the only um, DVD steelbook that I own. And it is, and that here's how um, I'm getting back to Echo owning something World War II related, which is the Band of Brothers case. It's kind of like how with Westworld, but it when you open it up and then you can it pulls out each of the disc and everything. I think, yeah, yeah. So it's kind of hard to show, but it's just kind of like then it just kind of folds out like that. But yeah, and then he has the episode guide in the middle and everything. Okay, um, I really need to upgrade this one to Blu-ray. Uh, but yeah, but this one's heavy. This is actually maybe one of the heavier ones that I own. Um, but yeah, um, but yeah, that is my steelbooks. If there's any other ones, well, okay, I'll take that back. Um, there is one other one that I have. I haven't really shown off properly. I think, but it does have. It is encased in steel. It is my um, Toulon trunk. So it has all the Puppet Master movies. I don't have the figures. I'm gonna have to get those, but they have all the movies in there and everything, and so that's so I think it kind of counts as a as a steel book or steel casing, I should say. Uh, and I think that, and I do believe now that is all. I think just to double check, and yes, that is all. Yep, that is all. That is all my steel books. um, no, you get them in like a box, like not the too long trunk, but it comes in like how the Halloween ones come in, like it's just like a case, like just a standard box, and the DVDs kind of showing. So um, the only bad thing is that is that it doesn't have room for the newest Puppet Master, like the Doctor Death or something like that. I watched it. It was not that bad. I watched it because I had the bunny in it from AEW, um, and she's in it for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, oh man. So, oh, okay. Let me go back to my um, yeah, like the too long trunk one. I bought it on full moon when they were doing it like 50% off or something like that. So I got it really cheap. So it was definitely worth investing. Um, yeah, the we'll just do this one, but the insides of the Universal Monster or Steelbooks, they're just artwork from the movie and little inserts, screenshots from the movie. So nothing really there. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one actually includes the 3D version of the Creature from the Black Lagoon. So all these actually have really great special features. Um, I'm just looking, just double checking. I think that's all. I really think I don't own any more steel books, um, or steel casings or anything like that. Um, I think that is all. Uh, just yep. Um, yes, that is all. So if there's any ones you want me to kind of go back, just um, oh, thank you, Echo. This is over like several several years of building. I used to have a few more, um, but I sold them because I upgraded them to other ones and stuff like that. I'm just sorry if I'm looking around. I feel like I'm missing one. Um, I know I don't think I am, but I just feel like I am. Um, it ain't really exactly a steelbook too, but I do have a net. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot one. Which I did. Okay, I have to go through her movies too because her movies and I have been put together. So here's another version of the Highlander movie. So I got Highlander, and then um, if this is a DVD copy, and it comes with what's really cool about this edition. It actually comes with a CD of a few of the songs in the movie. So, uh, and so that's yeah. Now I'm officially out of anything that's like steel book related. So that is all. There can be only one. Thank you, everybody. Um, oh, let me catch up on the. Yeah, um, yeah, the Star Trek in the Darkness. Let me see if I can find that one. Yep, here it is. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I showed the back of it. Here's the back of it. Um, here's that, and let me see if they have. Yeah, then the inside isn't anything spectacular, but yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like I want to. I need to get the second one just because um I just want to own it. But I'm kind of I'm like part of me is like just hold out until something like really cool version. I get kind of a cool maybe another steelbook of it coming out. I'm trying to think if there's any other movies you want me to show off. Just holler at me, or if I may have. Um, but yeah, that's all my steelbooks. I'm going to reorganize them eventually. Um, I the too long, yeah, like the too long trunk. West. That is definitely more space efficient for sure. Um, if I'm trying to see if there's any like special um, edition ones, like just like casing wise that I have. I think that's I don't have anything other ones that are like really standing out. I mean, I do have this cool Blade Runner one. I'll just start showing this off now. Um, how many Stephen King movies do I have? I have like two. That's weird. I have Creepshow, which yeah, I think I only have two. I own a few of them, mainly digital. I have it, like a 2 pack of it, and then I have the Screen Factory um, one. It comes with the book. Come on, and everything. Oh, shut them off backwards. And so that's so here's the book of the casing. So it's like the hard case, and just a little book about the movie and everything. Oh, I need to hit up my local Goodwill to see if they have any VHS tapes because I really would like to start owning some of these movies on VHS as well, just for the fun of it. Oh, I also have at 1923 60 11 22 63 as well. Um, trying to think if there's any other cool. Um, I got these are just space. These are just I have the uh, Midsummer director's cut. It just like I gotta be careful with this one. Yeah, I have to be careful because it has all the dirty images in this one. Let me find something that isn't foul so I can get in trouble. Yeah, I have to be careful with this one. Um, okay, so if you've seen the movie, you'll know this scene from the movie. Um, um, so it's like has all the artwork that you see on the canvases and stuff in the movie, and it has the bear like that. So this is it's a weird one because it's how tall it is. It's like it's tall as my head, and it feels like a book more than anything. Right. I think I've almost bought in that collection before, but I don't know why I don't um what's it called? Pull the trigger on it. Um I do have this. I have this. This is probably one of my favorite movies as well. I'm gonna have the Battle Royale um uh thing. Actually has all the versions of the movie. It has two different versions of the first movie, and I think it has two different versions of the second movie too, if I do believe. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it does. Or special features. So here's that. It just that one. So I'm just showing off some cool casings. But one of my favorite ones that are just kind of just like the artwork is that I really really love um, this movie. Oh crap! Is that um, speaking of VHSs, is the heavy metal one where it looks like the VHS is coming out of the case and everything. Eh, I couldn't resist them. I never owned it, so I'm like, this is a what old case to own. So Yeah. So I agree with you, Echo, on the with the battle royale. The second one is okay, but like so hard to like beat that first movie. It's um really hard. And I think I would like here's the um Blade Runner one that comes with like every single version of the movie. How many versions? So we got the one, two, three, four, five versions of this. This copy has five different versions of Blade Runner. Oh my god! Uh, I was able to watch movies like this as long as I didn't. My mom's like, as long as you don't do or say what you see on screen, you can watch whatever you want. So I'm like, I'm like, all right. Um, um, Trying to think if there's any other cool additions. Actually, I do have. I think I have one more to show off that I really like. I have um, the Anchor Bay Evil Dead Ultimate Edition. I don't break this one out too often because I like and it comes with a poster and it has like and everything. It's in like a hard case. Like it's. So I think that's about it on any cool other cool ones I have that are worth showing off. I should say, but I haven't shown off already. But yeah, it's just a cartoon, like I would be more upset about the violence in the movie than the nudity, because the violence in this is pretty strong over the nudity. Like the nudity is just like whatever, but blink and you miss it. But the violence in it. Oh, thank you. Actually, okay, I own about like 50 different versions of this movie. Not actually 50, but I own the um so here is I own just the um regular Blu-ray version of Evil Dead 2, and then I have the probably the worst version of this movie as the Screwhead edition, which has no good special features, nothing, nothing whatsoever. And then I own, let me put that over there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fixing all these up anyways. So then I own the aforementioned, the one that I've already showed off. Like I have this Evil Dead, and then I have this Evil Dead 2. These are the DVD copies, and then this one just hits. This one is just special to me because this is my boomstick edition where you get to have the extended version of the director's cut. I mean the director's cut, and then the theatrical version. And the problem with the the director's cut with this one is that um, you can't see anything. It's so dark because they didn't remaster it or anything. They just left it as is, and it's just so dark. And then make sure I did. Yeah. And then I got the first season of Ash versus the Evil Dead, and that will cover. I need to get the other two seasons. I have the remake, and then I probably should have gotten the 4K Steelbook edition of this one, but I'm good with this one. My wife got me this one, and it's the 3 disc set for um, Army of Darkness because I had the worst time getting this one. Um, Um, my trying to getting the 3 disc. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll go back for you, Professor. Oh, hi, Prof- um, um, trying to get this version of the movie in 3 discs was a pain because I asked for it for Christmas and I got it, and it only gave me 1 disc. It only gave me 1 disc, and so when my wife or then my dad went to go return it, and he's like, "Let's open this up because Um, I'm not leaving without seeing if there's 3 discs in this set." So they opened it up. It was only 1 disc. So he's like, you know what? Just give me my money back. And and I never owned it until my wife bought this version for me. So this one holds a special place. Yeah. So yeah, this one has a slip sleeve. My mom got me this one at On Q. If you know that store. I used to have a membership card there and everything. I think I wish I still had that card. But yes, I do believe I'm all out of special um, cases and everything. So that I feel like I need to show off. We got all the James Bond movies. That's kind of plain. Um, but yeah, yep. I think that's all. If there's any movies you think that you think I should that I have, ask me. I'll try and find them real quick. I do own quite a few movies that are just a little bit everywhere. So um, I own Caligula. Sam Goody. Yep, Sam Goody. The thing is, the store was a Sam Goody, and then it went in. Then it got turned into an On Q. Um, oh, the Necronomicon, is that the ones in the book, right, Professor? Uh, I almost bought those. I mean, I wish I would have like just bought these movies when I had a chance. Right? I'm pretty sad about the two. um, I think I'm trying to think if there's any movies I had upstairs that I accidentally left. But I think those are just regular movies. Um, but yeah, I think that's yeah. Um, yep, I think that's all. Yeah, they were expensive. Like, we still have an FYE around here. Yeah, I need to get that one as well, Echo, that really cool, one. Just like maybe I'll just get rid of that 1st season set and do that, but I already own, like, own double dipped on those, ones. So, FYE has gone downhill, Echo. It really, really has. It has like upset me to no end because that's where I used to buy some of my heart like some of these other movies. That's where I bought that's where I bought Candyman. What other ones? My Urban Legend. So that's where I would buy those. Oh, I do have this. I need to get. I'll one of these days when I win the lottery. I'm going to get that big cool 4K Dawn of the Dead set where that comes with the book and everything. So, but I'll stick with this one for now. I think they do have like a kind of more consumer friendly 4K Dawn of the Dead, but I just like this one the best. I just like it's just simple black and red, and you can't really get any better than that. I think. Right. Yeah. Even on, I would take it on Blu-ray. Um, just getting it on Blu-ray would be nice, you know. But um, trying to look. I don't have any cool. What is that? Nope, that's not a regular movie. But yeah, I like the Dawn. Like I like the just the silhouette on the back, and then it can. I think it kind of shines a little bit. It has like a kind of a glossy look to it. Oh, I was always going to Suncoast too. Sun because my dad's a big movie guy as well, so he would, always buy movies, and, that was just something that I like to get. I always like that's where I got UHF. Um, I don't own any of his other I don't own oh, let me see if I can scoop them out real quick. Oh, so I have this version of Day of the Dead with the Velcro front. Oh, and so that's the version that I have. I gotta get that book, but it also comes with. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta make sure I keep this. Comes with a little diary of everything. It's pretty cool. I got that one. I think that's the only cool. So I don't have I don't have like a really like awesome edition for Night of the Living Dead. Um, yeah, yeah. I think oh, my I got things sticking to things. I got this version of Diary with like with the slips. I like my slip sleeves. Oh, yeah, the Day of the Dead one. Yeah, I think I bought this one. I don't know where I got this. I really don't. This has a lot of cool special features on it. I, the commentary alone is for. So yeah, Frank. Um, I think that I'm trying to. It was night, dawn, day, and diary. Oh, I had. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have this version too of dawn of Land of the Dead. I have a 2 pack of Dawn of the remake of Dawn of the Dead. If I can get it out, and then Land of the Dead. Yeah, I bought it because I liked the cover. I thought it was a pretty cool cover. Oh, Survival. Okay, I own that too. I don't know where it's at. I think it's somewhere. Um, I know I own it. Um, I'm just not quite sure where it's at. Which is probably why I need to um, reorganize my movies in a big bad way because I am losing. I am constantly spending more time finding my finding my movies than actually watching them. It seems like this is the edition of Night I have. If I can get it out, pulling the whole shelf down. Here's um, there's just the Night of the Living Dead one that I have. It's nothing spectacular either. It's just kind of just, um, but I got it because I like the cover because of the red and black and everything. Survival. Yes, I have survival, and I do not know where it's at. Um, I know I do because it's a or did I as diary? I do like diary. Oh, hold on. I think survival's over here because it's in the Blu-rays. That's why. Um, that's why I can't find it. That would probably help me a lot. Um, I can't find it. I'll find it. I'll show it off one day. Oh, here it is. Found it. So I have the um, that little lenticular case as well for this one. So, and then that's just the regular case. The regular case by itself. So yeah, I do have a lot of. I didn't realize I have a lot of these. Um, so I have the Nightmare on Elm Street one, the remake. Hope it's showing up pretty well. Um, okay, so if I ever need a movie to fall asleep to, this is the one that I put it on because I will fall asleep during that movie 100%. I don't know why I can't. I've only watched through it once, but I do have a fun movie experience of watching that movie because me and my friend Spencer, we went to see it, and for some reason it was a packed house. Like it was a rare packed house, and every seat in the theater was taken. And but my thing is, I have to be there very very early and super early. So we got good seats and everything, and we were sitting in the middle. And then halfway through the movie, I leaned over to him, and was like, "I gotta go." He's like, "What do you mean you gotta go?" And I'm like, "I gotta use the bathroom." And so I had to like stand up. I hate getting up in the movie theater and kind of like worming my way through in front of everybody and ruining their experience and everything. And so like I'm like, "Ah, crap, I have to do it." So and I think that's the only time that I've truly done that in a packed house. I mean, I've gone to the bathroom during movies, but nothing like nothing to that extent. Um, I think that's it. I don't have any other cool. I'm thinking. I'm trying to look at the movies across the way. But oh, hold on. I do have a couple other ones to show. One moment. Okay. Okay. One of them. So I have the Target exclusive Stranger Things ones. Um, here's that one. They look like they look like VHS tapes. I need to get the. I need to. I will double dip on the first season so I can have the 4K version of it. So Um, I hope they do the third and fourth season like these because I'm gonna be mad if they don't. See, oh yeah, it slips out. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it goes. And then you open it up, and so there's that one. But I like the casing for the second movie the best, the better, the second season better because it looks like a clam, like one of those clamshell ones, and actually it has that feel to it as well on the front. I don't know if you ever seen this in person or not, but like feeling it and everything, it's like it's really cool. And then when you open it up, it has the disc in it like that. So it has a bunch of these have really cool special, a lot of cool extras with it, like when it comes to like postcards and stuff like that. So um, there's that one, and I'm kind of wanting to kind of flex my this one a little bit, like kind of like, yep, I own this. I own Dogma on Blu-ray. um, I know that movie goes for a lot of money. Um, actually, I'm curious as how much it is now. Um, yeah, it's like it. Yeah, I didn't realize how much that is. Yeah, so I own two different. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll be right back again. I'll go get the other version of Dogma that I own. Yeah, here's. So I own the DVD that looks like the Blu-ray cover case, but the thing is, this has so much more special features than this does. I think so. Yeah. Um, this one has like right. This one has like over like almost an 100 minutes of deleted scenes. Um, so like it's and I don't break this one out because the disc is kind of broken. Yeah. So here's the and if you've never seen that, but yeah, yeah, like like I take care of my like I like I think I've said this, but like I take care of my movies. Like they may have the shelfware and everything and some stuff like that, but sometimes I can't help them kind of being a little rough. But like for the most part, like I could pop every single one of these movies in the DVD and like, oh, it'll be fine. Oh, same. I would love to have a life size Buddy Christ too. I think that would be so great just to have it just sitting right behind me. Because I've been trying to figure out what I want on this brick wall right here, and I just can't figure out what I want. And like, I think Buddy Christ would be perfect. um, I, I was kind of like, I was trying to look at my wrestling DVDs. Um, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, with an Elvira standee, that would be awesome. Um, I think that is it. I can't believe how long I've been going. Almost an hour and a half. In about 5 seconds, I'll be an hour and a half. Didn't realize it would be taking that long, but um, or yeah, but yeah, that's really all my movies that I like would like to show off. I know I got um a lot more movies to like just other editions and double dipped movies and stuff like. I got some movies that are just kind of obscene and everything. Movies I probably won't ever show anybody. I do have a bunch of movies that I haven't even opened yet. I got I bought all these from the dollar store. These are all movies I have not opened, so they're sitting there. I'm waiting to be watched. Um, uh, um, yeah. Oh, and then I also got like these haven't even been opened yet either. I bought these on Black Friday, so I'm just a little behind on my movies. Oh yeah, one more. I forgot. I have one more to show off. It has that lenticular cover. So it has. I don't think it really does anything, but it just has that little cover. So, yeah, that's all. um, I did not expect to go this long, but I enjoyed doing it. Um, do you have a favorite steelbook that I showed off that you want to see again, real quick? Just holler, real quick, and I'll be gladly to show it off, or any of the DVDs that happen to have. Um, um, I think that's it. Yeah, that's. Thank you, Professor. Yeah, these are just a handful of my movies that I really like. There's some DVD covers I really like, DVD versions I have the movies that I really like. That I just can't reach. I even have hold on. Let's see if I can. I have to censor this movie. Yeah, I have to censor this. I have this movie, Ken Park. Um, um, if you know who directed this movie, Larry Clark, who did like Bully and Kids. Um, and I guess censor the top. Um, like it's not even. I had to buy me like a import just to have it. That's probably one of my like one- ones I have that like that's the only import movie that I own. um, because I really wanted to watch it. Because I was going through like a Larry Clark phase. So like I just felt like I wouldn't be able to see it. Oh, thank you. Like, but Wes, I'm telling you right now, I'm still jealous of your Reanimator one. I'm 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 still super jealous of that. I wish I was. It was before I really started getting into like the special edition movies and stuff. I was just buying to be buying, and now I'm like I think um, where I wanted to be a little. Now I'm a little more particular with what movies I buy and everything. But I'm trying to think. There's any other decent ones that I own. I think that's it. I know I've said that a few times already, but I think that is truly the last of any cool um, movies that I own. If you're Escape from New York fan, I have Um, I have a 2 disc set of this. It, I'm not quite sure what. Oh, then it comes with a comic, I think. Yeah, this one comes with a comic book, so that's why. Right? Sometimes they do. Really, like I keep. I don't know why I'm such a. Sometimes I've gotten kind of very snobby a little bit. I hate to say it that way about like, oh, like I just want good quality movie like transfers and everything. But I feel like sometimes just forget that there's special features on these older DVDs and that aren't anywhere else. I just forget that, and so I'm like, oh, I should probably pick that up or do this or do that, and just, or I should have picked that up a long time ago, or why did I get rid of that kind of thing. Um, so I mean, yeah, I think I've really exhausted any of the cool ones that I own. Um, I think, yeah. Oh well, I don't know. Like I have the My Bloody Valentine one, and it comes with. I have the 3D glasses, so like so I keep all this stuff. Um, but the thing is, they have the Saw logo on them. Oh, you have that escape. Oh, you have that version. That's cool. So like yeah, and so it has like the My Bloody Valentine logo on the front, and then the Saw logo on the back. um, oh man, I've had this since 2009. Holy crap! I can't believe I've owned some. Oh, I gotta put the thing back in there so it doesn't scratch the DVD. Yeah, I had to put a piece of paper in there, right? Like, like I think Lionsgate. Yeah, that's why because that's I think that's the only reason why. Um, so here's also another story. Um, if I can dig it out, my wife, when we first got together, I was going through her movies, and she has horror movies. Mm. Um, oh, that's cool. That uh, that is really cool. The 3D glasses. Um, I'm like surprised that she has horror movies in her collection, and I'm like, oh, like you just got cooler. And so, and I don't know what your guys' feelings on this one, but I enjoy the remake a little bit. But she has the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and like when we were talking about the cooler stuff, and it has like the way it's like the way it's laid out looks like a chainsaw blade. So I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, that's I'm like you just got cooler. I'm like, I'll keep you. just just for this copy. That's I'm just keeping you for this copy. But um, yeah. Oh yeah. I'll I'll end up. Okay, guys. That is all for tonight. Um, if I see any other ones in my things, I will definitely do another one down the line. But that is all for today. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Professor, Nanette, Wes, Echo, who else? I want to make sure I get everybody real quick. I think um, who um, make sure I got it. I really want to make sure. Oh, you have the. Oh, sorry, I just now seen that one. The steel case for Evil Dead. I had I've never seen that one. Oh, Rob, that's who the other one was. Rob, thank you for coming by. Make sure who else I. Yep, I think that's all. So, just thank you for everybody for coming by and coming out. I This was very impromptu. I just wanted to. I had just got off work, and so tomorrow, I'm going to probably be going live later with my Mega Blocks build for the USS Enterprise. So hopefully, you guys come out for that. Um, so um, thank you all. I gotta go feed my kid now. So uh, thanks. See you guys.